Everything that I've ever learned musically, pretty much I learned on stage or on the road, and just having a good time and being able to laugh at myself at the end of the day. It's because of Kate Reid. I don't know if you remember Kate Reid, but she's a Vancouver performer. And I had opportunity to open up for her a couple of times, and never being able to sell my music because any CDs that I had, I wasn't currently selling them. And she said, well, why don't you do a CD? What's wrong with you? Like, you've written all this music, just do it. The project started in July of last year. It was wrapped up in January of this year, and we released it at the end of February. It's got a lot of musicians on it, all of them from around Calgary. The project, you know, it's kind of an exercise in Zen, because I just wanted to approach it like, I don't know where I'm going to end up with this. Everything that I've ever learned musically, pretty much I learned on stage or on the road, and just having a good time and being able to laugh at myself at the end of the day, you know. It's got to be a good time or I don't want to do it. And that's how we approach this project. The track that we released to the US, The Girl Next Door, it was released on Americana Pro, which is mainstream folk roots music. And when they told me that they wanted to release that song, I was like, what? Are you kidding me? You know, it's going to be putting me as out there as humanly possible. And so many artists, you know, so many artists play their music, and it's secondary that they're gay or lesbian, and first and foremost that they're a performer. And what they did with me was they just turned it around. They're like, okay, well, you're gay, here you go. Here's this lesbian, and she's singing this song about struggling with her sexuality. And, you know, all the rest of the other 10 tracks are just songs about life, and in just a speaking of life and the journey, not necessarily being gay or lesbian. You know, when I write, I basically just sit down with my guitar, and I just start playing a riff, just a chord progression. And I play with it. And I sing the first line that comes into my head. And I absolutely didn't sit down thinking I'm going to write a song about being gay or being out or my journey. It was just one of those, I feel like writing a song today. Went downstairs, grabbed the guitar, and I wrote this song, It's Kinda Gay. Just fell out, and I was just like, where'd that come from, you know? And just ran with it, wrote the progression, and the words and the music and the melody were a one-shot deal, you know, like most of my songs. It's a little bit of fiction mixed in with fact, because as a youngster I didn't know. But the song is written from the perspective where the youngster does know, and they're being told, no, that's all wrong. You know, we live in a world where this is the box you have to be in, and this is where you need to stay. So the song is written from that perspective. Where it starts to fall into the truth is basically the last verse, where I say that when I was in junior high I dated guys and kissed a boy. Now I know why. I felt all weird, and you know, and I was married 2 times, two relationships with men, and I have 3 wonderful children, and you know, ended up in divorce both times. And through that journey came out, and I am married to the girl next door, you know, for sure. She's an absolute doll, and I'm the luckiest woman on earth. I fell in love.